Dear students, in this lecture we are going to discuss the applications of definite integration, in which now we are going to solve one question, that is, find the area of the region included between the parabola y square is equal to 2x and the line y is equal to 2x. Now see here, this is the parabola, standard parabola, y square is equal to 2x. You have to identify the equation of the parabola here. Now whenever we want to find out the area bounded between any two curves, then first of all we have to find out the point of intersection of the given two curves. So first of all, let us find out the point of intersection of the two given curves. So for that we have to solve the equations. So in this case, now if you want to solve this, then put y is equal to 2x in the equation y square is equal to 2x. So if you put this, then we get the equation as 4x square. See, in this equation I will put 2x in place of y square. In place of y I will put 2x. So hence we get the equation as 4x square is equal to 2x. Now just you solve this, we get 4x square minus 2x is equal to 0. Hence now see here, there is 2x common, so 2x into bracket 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, and hence by solving we get 2x is equal to 0 or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, from which we get the values of x as x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1 by 2. Now for these values we will find out the value of y also. Now if you put x is equal to 0 in any one of these equation, then for x is equal to 0, if you put here, then we get y is equal to 0. Similarly, if we put x is equal to 1 by 2 here, then we will get y is equal to 1. So you can write, when x is equal to 0, y is also equal to 0. So see here, and when x is equal to 1 by 2, we get y is equal to 1. So the point of intersection between these two curves are 0 0 and 1 by 2 comma 1. Now to get the area of the region included between these two curves, we have to draw the diagram. So for that, a rough diagram, and for that we have to draw the parabola and this straight line where both the curves intersects each other at point 0 0 and at point 1 by 2 comma 1. So we have to show that by using diagram, and then we use the application of definite integration to get the area which is bounded between these two curves. So let us see the diagram here. See, as per the nature of this parabola y square is equal to 2x, it is symmetric about positive x-axis. So see here, this is the parabola which is symmetric about positive x-axis as per the equation, where the vertex of this parabola is at origin, because this is a standard parabola. You can compare this with y square is equal to 4ax, that is the standard equation of parabola. Standard equation means which is whose vertex is at origin. So this is the parabola, and y is equal to 2x is the straight line which passes through the origin. So see here, y is equal to 2x is passing through the origin, and see the point of intersection here. This is origin 0 0 and here it is 1 by 2 comma 1, and the shaded region is the region whose area we have to calculate. Okay, so in this diagram the shaded region is shown and we have to find out the area of that shaded region. Now as per the application of definite integration, we know that the area is bounded to the x-axis from 0 to 1 by 2. Because of this point of intersection, we get the point 1 by 2 here on x-axis, because x coordinate is 1 by 2. So the total area is bounded to the x-axis from 0 to 1 by 2. Now by using application of definite integration, first of all we will find out the area which is bounded by parabola first, because upper boundary is of parabola of this shaded region and lower boundary is of straight line. Okay, so we will find out. So for that, see here, you have to consider the area A1 is the area bounded by parabola y square is equal to 2x, x-axis, and the lines x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1 by 2. See here, upper boundary is of parabola, so that's why we have to find out the A1 as the area bounded by the parabola y square is equal to 2x to the x-axis like this. Similarly, we have to consider A2 be the area bounded by the line y is equal to 2x, x-axis, and the lines x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1 by 2. And to get the required area of that shaded region, so we will write mathematically as A be the required area. And how will you get A? A is equal to modulus of A1 minus A2. So after getting A1 and A2, if we find out A1 minus A2, then A1 minus A2 be the area of the shaded region mathematically. So see here, by using application of definite integration, we can express the area which is bounded by that by the two curves. Okay, so that is A is equal to modulus of A1 minus A2. Now let us find out A1 and A2. So here, if you want to find out A1 area, then as per the application of definite integration, we have to take the integration from 0 to 1 by 2. Lower limit is 0, upper limit is 1 by 2 of the function y is equal to f of x. Now function means here upper boundary is what? Y square is equal to 2x, but our function is y is equal to f of x. So as y square is equal to 2x, we get y is equal to under root 2x. So we have to integrate root of 2x dx minus a2. How will you get a2 area? It is also from 0 to 1 by 2 and of the function y is equal to f of x. Now the equation of the line is given y is equal to 2x, so we have to integrate 2x here. Okay, so this is a1, 0 to 1 by 2, root of 2x dx is a1 minus a2 means 0 to 1 by 2, 2x dx. So see here carefully. Now evaluate the integration. Now here see, root 2 is outside of the integration, into integration of 0 to 1 by 2 x raised to 1 by 2 dx minus 2 as it is into integration of x dx. So see here mathematically. Now evaluate the integration. Root 2 as it is and the integration of x raised to 1 by 2 is x raised to 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 minus 2 as it is into integration of x is x square upon 2 and it is from 0 to 1 by 2. So now the integration is completed. Now we have to put upper limit and then lower limit. Upper limit is 1 by 2. So in this integration, first of all put 1 by 2 then minus 0. Now after putting 1 by 2, what we get? See here, root 2 upon 3 by 2 means 2 root 2 upon 3, and if you put 1 by 2 here, then it will be 1 by 2 raised to 3 by 2. First of all put 1 by 2 here, so we get 1 by 2 raised to 3 by 2 minus, if you put now see here 2 and 2 will get cancelled and then in place of x put 1 by 2, we get 1 by 2 bracket square. Okay, so after putting 1 by 2 we get this calculation and minus we have to put 0, but after putting 0 here the quantity, whole quantity will becomes 0, so no need to write here, so only we get this calculation. Now further if you solve this, then this is 2 root 2 upon 3 and 1 by 2 raised to 3 by 2 means 1 upon 2 root 2 minus 1 by 2 bracket square means 1 by 4. Now hence we get, see here 2 root 2 will will get cancelled, and hence we get 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4, that is equal to 1 upon 12 square units. So after getting proper integration here, definite integration, we get the area which is bounded between the two curves y square is equal to 2x and the line y is equal to 2x is 1 upon 12 square units. So see this carefully. Okay. Now next question is, we have to find out the area of the region included between y is equal to x square plus 3 and the line y is equal to x plus 3. Now see, this is the straight line, y is equal to x plus 3 is straight line. But y is equal to x square plus 3 is the equation of parabola. Now see, I will explain this concept. Now see, the equation of curve is given y is equal to x square plus 3. I will rewrite this equation as x square is equal to y minus 3. Now you know the standard equation of parabola, that is x square is equal to 4by. This is the standard parabola, see here, and it is symmetric about positive y-axis. So see the rough diagram here, and vertex of this parabola is at origin. So that's why it is called as standard parabola. See, symmetric about positive y-axis and vertex is at origin, and the equation is x square is equal to 4by. Now in this case, the equation of this parabola is x square is equal to y minus 3. Now it can be also written as, in general, it can be written as x minus h square is equal to y minus k. Now this type of equation of parabola is nothing but, it is the parabola whose axis of symmetry is positive y-axis, but vertex is at hk. Symmetric about positive y-axis, but vertex is hk. So this equation is in this form, x square is equal to y minus 3. Now if you write this equation, given equation in this form, then how will you write that? See here, it can be written as x minus 0 square. See, x square can be written as x minus 0 square is equal to y minus 3. So what will be the vertex of this parabola? If you compare this, then vertex will be 0, 3. So first of all, remember, this is not a standard parabola because the vertex is at 0, 3. See the rough diagram. If I express this by rough diagram, then see the vertex of the parabola is here, suppose 0, 3, and axis of symmetry is positive y-axis, no problem. So you have to draw the parabola like this, okay, because the vertex is at 0, 3, not like this. If you have the equation like this, x square is equal to 4by, then the vertex is at origin. But here in this case, the vertex is at 0, 3. So to draw the diagram for that question, first of all, you have to identify the equation of the parabola. So let us see this, okay. So to get the area of the region included between y is equal to x square plus 3 and line y is equal to x plus 3, first of all we will find out the point of intersection of the two curves, okay. So see, to get the point of intersection, we have to solve these two equations. So put y is equal to x plus 3 in the equation y is equal to x square plus 3. So just you put y here, x plus 3, then we get x plus 3 is equal to x square plus 3. So see here, now just you solve this, we get x square is equal to x, 3 will get cancelled. Then we get x square minus x is equal to 0. Take x common, we get x into bracket x minus 1 is equal to 0, and hence we get x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1. Now for these values of x, we have to find out the values of y by using any one of these equation. So if you put x is equal to 0, then you will get y is equal to 3. And if you put x is equal to 1, then you will get y is equal to 4. So see, for x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1, we get y is equal to 3 or y is equal to 4 respectively. Okay, so hence the point of intersections are 0, 3 and 1, 4. So with respect to these points of intersection, we have to draw the diagram. Now vertex of this parabola is at 0, 3, and this is the straight line y is equal to x plus 3. Now with respect to this, if you observe this diagram, then see this is the parabola, vertex is at 0, 3, and this is the straight line is passing through 0, 3 as well as from 1, 4, because the point of intersection is 1, 4 and 0, 3. So it will be very easy for you to draw the straight line also, because you know the 2 points on this line, because these are the point of intersections. Okay, now here if you want to find out the area which is bounded to x-axis, then it is bounded from 0 to 1. Now see, upper boundary is straight line and lower boundary is of parabola, and this is the region that we have to find out the area of that region. Okay, so see here, this is the region. Okay, upper boundary is of straight line and lower boundary is of parabola. Okay, now see how will you find out. So for that, first of all, we will consider A1 be the area bounded by the line y is equal to x plus 3 x-axis and the lines x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So it is bounded to x-axis from 0 to 1. So that's why we have considered that A1 be the area. Similarly, A2 be the area bounded by the parabola y is equal to x square plus 3 x-axis and the lines x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 1. So see here. And how will you get required area? So required area will be A is equal to modulus of A1 minus A2. So see this by diagram. Okay, now let us find out A1 area. So A1 is equal to integration from 0 to 1 of the function y is equal to f of x. Now here what is y? Y is equal to x plus 3. So it is x plus 3 dx. Now just you evaluate this integration. Now integration of x is x square upon 2 plus integration of 3 is 3x. Now it is from 0 to 1. Now if you put upper limit, then we get 1 by 2 plus 3. See here, 1 by 2 plus 3 minus, if you put lower limit, then it will be 0. Now 1 by 2 plus 3 is nothing but 7 by 2. So A1 is equal to 7 by 2. See the calculation and integration. Similarly, if you want to find out A2, then A2 will be, A2 is equal to integration from 0 to 1 of the function y is equal to f of x. Now here y is nothing but x square plus 3. So we have to integrate x square plus 3 here. So what is the integration of x square plus 3? Integration of x square is x cube upon 3 plus 3x. Okay. Now if you put upper limit and lower limit, then if you put upper limit, then we get 1 by 3 plus 3 minus, if you put lower limit 0, then it will be totally 0. So 1 by 3 plus 3, that is nothing but 10 upon 3. So this is A1, this is A2. Now if you want to find out required area, then required area will be modulus of A1 minus A2, that is here 7 by 2 minus 10 by 3, and then by cross multiplication it will be 21 minus 20 upon 6, and that is nothing but 1 upon 6 square units. So let us see the diagram and then decide how to get the area of the region which is bounded between the parabola and straight line. This parabola is not a standard parabola because the vertex of that parabola is at 0, 3. Okay. but it is symmetric about positive y-axis. So to get the diagram of that, we require to understand the nature of the parabola. Okay, thank you.